Welcome back to Health Matters. Joining me is Terry Popovich. He has a 4th degree black belt in Shaolin Kempo Karate, and he's going to educate us on Chinese Qigong. Hi, Terry.
Hi.
What is Qigong?
Qigong is a 5,000-year-old practice based on physical movement, breathing, and specific visualizations.
Mm-hmm. And so what's the purpose of it?
The purpose would be to put more years in your life and more life in your years.
Longevity?
Longevity. What's the sense of getting older but you're riddled with disease?
Mm-hmm.
The concept of the idea is to live into your later years, but still be able to do things that you did when you were in your, early 30s, early 20s, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. And the health benefits of Qigong?
Relaxation. You'll start to get that right away. You'll see relaxation. If you've got a medical condition, you can actually start to see an alleviation in some of your symptoms, and just an overall feeling of well-being.
Nice. From my understanding of Qigong is that it's based on the idea of Qi, in the movement of Qi to flow through the meridians to from organ to organ to help repair and regenerate the cells. Really, it works at the cellular level, right, to help enhance our immune system. And much of it is based on the Tao, from what I understand. Right. And as we practice it, we become more like children in the sense that we lose our tension and our stiffness, and we become
it's an innocence about you.
Yeah, we become more fluid and more free, and in that fluidity and freedom, we mirror the universe, nature. Right. Yeah. Is there a type of demo that you could do, demonstration?
Yes, so if you have a lung condition, you can start with your hands just in front of your chest, just like this, and you can, as you separate your arms, you can start to breathe in. And then as your hands come back, you can start to breathe out. And this is very good for things like cough or shortness of breath or anything like that. Just simply open up your arms, breathing in, and then exhale, breathe out, and bring the arms back again. And you can do that as desired, as you feel. Yeah, just a couple of minutes a day, and you'll start to see.
I can see how that would open up.
Yeah,
the upper
you'll start
chest,
to feel some relief actually right away.
Chest area.
Yeah.
Do you know Master Chow up in North York?
I do.
Okay, so some of the classes that I've attended, because he teaches Qigong and he teaches Kung Fu. But when I was, in his class, I would see beginners and advanced people. And so he would start with the basic standing pose where you would stand. Your feet would be parallel, your knees are relaxed, your spine is erect, and you have your hands standing just over your navel, right. Which is your dantian, right,
Lower
in
dantian,
Chinese medicine. And you're standing like this for 20 minutes. Now the difference is between a beginner and an advanced person, the beginner doesn't yet know what to do with their breath or the visualization.
Right.
Whereas when you're looking at an advanced person, their body is shaking and they're sweating. So I want to know more about the internal work, because Qigong is really about the internal work. Right. Right?
So it's more about really feeling what's going on.
Yeah,
and
what is going on?
The feeling intelligence part kicks in after years of practice. So initially, a Qigong teacher will tell you, okay, just stand like this.
Yeah.
And that's all we want you to do. We don't want you to do anything else, just do this. And then as you practice, your teacher will start to see certain things in you, so start to see maybe a shift in your energy, and then we'll start to add things, okay, well, you need to do this now with your breathing. Okay, now in combination with your breathing, we want you to visualize a certain way as you breathe. And when you start doing and encompassing all of these different parts to the standing there, you start to get a greater effect. And one of them is the person will start to sweat, or you'll start to see a shaking
and that's
of the
a
body.
detoxifying process.
It is, absolutely, yeah, because again, toxins will be released through your skin and stuff like that.
But you can see the new people starting actually become a bit frustrated because they don't know how to calm that monkey mind within, and just imagine just standing like this for 20 minutes.
It takes patience.
It takes a lot of patience.
Yeah, absolutely.
To build that up.
It's a discipline. It's a practice. It's just like anything, but it does start with a couple of minutes a day. I mean, you can see results fairly quickly after doing it a couple of minutes a day.
How long have you been practicing?
So about 12 years now.
12 years.
Yeah.
And so what are you visualizing when your eyes are closed?
It depends on what I'm practicing, because there's more than just one Qigong set. There are actually many Qigong sets. And each Qigong set will have a different purpose. So it just depends on what your purpose is, what the reason is behind what you're doing.
Give me an example. Like say, what about the liver? Let's talk about an organ.
Okay, so if you wanted to go into the liver, you would have your hands out in this position, and you would breathe in, 2, 3, and then breathe out, 2, 3.
And are you touching the liver as you're moving your hand?
Your hand's coming back and you're
Caressing the liver?
Caressing the liver as you're pulling the hand back. Yeah, and again, you're doing a breathing movement, and also you're visualizing green energy while you're doing that. So as you inhale, you would actually imagine inhaling green energy in the liver, gallbladder area.
Because that's the color of the liver.
Correct.
Right, which we learned from the last segment with Inga. There's actually a lot of research on Qigong. In the Journal of Cancer, they did a study, I don't know if you're aware, there was 96 people. They took half the people, did 5 classes of 40 minutes of Qigong in addition to radiation. Then they had a control group, and the people who actually did the Qigong increased their well-being and decreased their depression.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
amazing.
There is a lot of research.
There needs to be more research. I think it's new for a lot of people, and there needs to be more research around it. But
how quickly do people see results doing it?
You can even see results even after a couple of minutes of doing it, but where you really start to see symptomatic changes would be maybe after about 2 or 3 weeks. You may see some of your symptoms start to subside.
And how often does a person need to practice?
Generally once a day if they can, and maybe about, like I said, 5 to 10, 20 minutes at a time. There are other specific times of the day that you can practice. One is at 6 a.m., 6 p.m., 12 a.m., 12 p.m. And if it's challenging for a person to do all 4 times, then the best time to do it is at 6 a.m. in the morning. And this is when the Qi is abundant.
Where can people go to learn Qigong?
There are 4 studios. We have a Valari's martial arts studio in Ajax. There's also one at Shepherd and Bathurst. We have another studio at Kiel and Annette. And then there's my school in Woodbridge, Highway 7 and Jane Street.
Nice. And Qigong is the foundation for Tai Chi and Kung Fu. Correct. Terry, thank you very much for being here. Yeah, I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us here on Health Matters. And remember, a healthy attitude is contagious. Don't wait to catch it from somebody else. Be a carrier. Have a wonderful evening.